Hey friends, thank you so much for being here today. My name is Denise. I'm also known as heywigsister on Instagram and Facebook. Today, I'm partnering with Continental Wigs to bring you a review of a natural image wig called Glow Getter. You guys love when I review natural image wigs. I hear such great things and so many requests. I actually put out a request on my community page here on YouTube asking for suggestions for natural image reviews. And I shared that list with Continental Wigs from all of you who shared what you'd like to see and told them to pick a wig or two to send to me and I would be happy to review them. And Glow Getter is one of them. This color is Caramel Glow. Let me look at it again. Yes, Caramel Glow Rooted. I'm going to give you guys a little insider secret. When I'm filming downstairs in my basement, that's typically the place I film my wig reviews with the plain background, I have a little stand in front of me that reminds me of everything that I'm gonna say. When I do it up here in my living room, which I like to do because I have a lot more natural light up here, I don't have that. So forgive me when I forget what I'm about to say and have to look things up. Anyway, there's a little secret for you. So let me grab the tag, make sure I get it right. So the color is Caramel Glow Rooted. This is a rooted piece. That's what the tag looks like. And while we don't have color codes, we do know the code on the root is a number 6. That can be helpful. So if you want to know more about Glow Getter, I will talk all about her. We'll go outside as well to look at this color. Then stick around. I'd like to thank Continental Wigs for sending me Glow Getter so that I could share her with all of you. I love reviewing for Continental Wigs. I really love that company. It's a small family-owned business in the UK. They ship internationally. It's really, really easy to order from them from the United States, but definitely want to give my UK wig sisters some love and make sure I show some wigs for them as well that are really easy to get. But I've personally ordered from Continental Wigs a number of times. Very, very easy to do. Their website gives you the wig prices in both the pound sterling, which is the currency over in the UK, but also shows it in dollars, and there's one other that I think it shows it in, so you can see what the price will be if you're considering a wig from them. And I'll tell you guys, I'm really pleased with the prices for natural image wigs. They're well priced for good quality and really, really nice caps. So as prices continue to go up with synthetic wigs, definitely natural image should be on your radar. All right, everyone, let's look at Glow Getter from all sides. You guys got to check out these curls. Okay, isn't this stunning? I absolutely love the layers. And we've got some beautiful face framing layers in the front. And if you don't want all that length up front, just toss it down the back. I hope you guys got like the full length. It's so hard to get far enough away and still be in the frame enough. I just love these curls. They are so stunning. Now, when this one came out of the box, it did have much more defined curls. I took my wide tooth comb and just combed through them a little bit to separate them out. You know, I don't always fully comb through curly wigs. It just depends on the wig. Sometimes combing through a curly wig can really relax those curls over time. This one really needed it though because they were super defined. It really looked like if you were to curl your hair with a curling iron and then leave it, not finger style it, not comb through it or anything, that's what it looked like. Now this piece is made with regular synthetic fibers, so no worry about having to take heat to maintain this. The friction on your clothing isn't going to be as detrimental to this piece as it would with a heat friendly. I know that I've got wig sisters who love both regular synthetic, heat friendly. I just have to keep showing you that back, you guys. This is so stunning. I think this would be a great wig for updos. If you're looking for event hair, wedding hair, fancy hair, you can take this, you can put fancy clips in it, just start pulling up little bits. You can keep it in a half up, half down. You can pull it all the way up. You can wear this in a ponytail. Obviously, I'm not doing all of that justice by going fast with it, but I want you guys to just remember that you can style your wig. So you just keep playing with it till you get it to go where you want it. It's just with these curls, I really think the sky's the limit on styling this one. So don't forget, You don't have to wear the wigs that you get as they come out of the box. You can play with them. You can style them. You can use accessories. It's just so fun, and you can do a lot with this long piece. I mean, honestly, if you're good with styling, you can probably do more than I could do, but it's a really, really fun piece. Now, this has a lace front and a mono part. So let's take a look at this cap. There's that lace front. The lace goes all the way to almost the temples, and look at how flawless that lace is, you guys. Let's pick it up and, oh, so good. If you are an off-the-face styler, you're going to be able to do some awesome off-the-face styling with this one because of that lace front. And I misspoke. This has a full mono top. Wow. I forget when I'm doing a bunch of reviews, but you guys, for the price of this piece, you get a full monofilament top. Oh, my word. It's just amazing how Natural Image is able to keep their prices really affordable. Soft ear tabs with bendable stays, extended nape, Velcro adjusters. You can see how far I have these adjusters in. And I had a wig cap grip on, which came off when I took the wig off. This cap is running pretty big. We'll talk about that in a moment. And then the rest of this is open wefted. Now, most Natural Image wigs I've reviewed do seem to have a lot of stretch. I'm going to throw this one on camera for you guys. I don't always do that with long wigs because it can be a real challenge to get it situated quickly for video, but I'm going to give it a shot right here for you guys because I remember when I was a new wig wearer and I was terrified of everything to do with wigs, including putting them on my head, and I didn't even know if I was doing it right. The first time I saw someone put a wig on her head on video, I cried. I literally cried. It was just such a relief to finally see how to do it. So I'm going to do it for you. So this is how I do it. There are a lot of ways to do it, but this is how I do it. I tuck the front up onto my forehead, pull it over my back, flip up, and then we adjust. Best to adjust with the ear tabs because I don't know where I put my wide tooth comb, because you don't want to risk stretching the lace. I'm really guilty of constantly doing the adjusting up here, but try doing it with the ear tabs. That's really more protective of the lace, and that's really all there is to putting a wig on your head. It's as easy as that. Since I alluded to fit, let's go right to how this cap fits. Now, I find Natural Image wigs to run average to average large. I do find that they have quite a bit of room in them. I normally have to cinch them in. I have a 22-inch circumference, so a very average circumference. I'm very, very petite over the top of my head. I do get extra cap, so you can see how it folds over, but it's really comfortable. I don't feel like that extra cap is too much bulk. It doesn't give me a cone head, none of that. If you want to know what my measurements are so that you can compare them to yours, you can find them down in the description of this video. Below the video, just drop down that description. But I would say this is going to fit average large pretty comfortably because of how much I had to cinch it in. Lots of great stretch, super, super stretchy. I find these caps to be very, very comfortable. If you have an average petite head, it's really, really easy to sew a couple of wefts together to make a cap smaller so that it will fit you. Just search on YouTube, make a wig cap smaller, and you should be able to find a lot of videos to guide you. I hope to make one in the future. I just don't have one myself, but great cap construction, great price. Now the density on this one is what I would consider a moderate density. It's not super heavy density, but between the curl pattern and the length, won't that make a cute ponytail? This is definitely not a super light density piece. The good news is, for those of you who really want to wear something gorgeous like this, but you're worried about being overwhelmed, this really doesn't have much in the way of permatease. There's the littlest, tiniest bit of crimpy fibers right at the cap. And how I know that is when I put my fingers in, I can feel some wiry fibers in there. That's really important on a wig with curls because it gives those curls a little bit of body, but there's no poofy, pillowy permatease, the kind where you can just feel it. It doesn't have that. And up here, it's nice and flat. To me, for the style, for the curl pattern, for the length, this is the absolute perfect density. perfect density. If you want to cut bangs in this one, you sure can. You actually have a little bit of a template built for you because of these curtain bangs. So you could just take whatever you want and trim them up. And if you find that there's a cowlick on wigs that have a mono part or a monofilament, there can sometimes be a cowlick wherever it wants to naturally part. You can take steam to get that to lay a little bit flatter. Even though this isn't heat friendly, you don't want to take regular heat to it like with a curling iron or a straightener. You can take steam to it. Just a cheap clothing steamer can help. In addition, because this has that full mono top, you can part this anywhere you want to. That monofilament, like you saw when I showed you inside the cap, it's all of this. So right now, this is wanting to naturally part in the center. That's how it came out of the box, and I just left it there. But if you want a left part or a right part, you can absolutely do that. Sometimes it can be tricky to get the fibers to train to go in a different way than it wants to naturally. Again, steam is your friend. So get yourself a cheap clothing steamer if you're going to wear regular synthetic wigs. There are lots of times you might want to use it to maybe relax a curl pattern or add more curl in. You can do that with steam as well. All right, everyone, let's talk about color. Caramel Glow Rooted. This is a gorgeous caramel. I'd say it's a light brown, dark blonde, caramel color. It is definitely a rich, warm color. It is a little bit shiny. You do find that synthetic wigs can sometimes have a little bit of a shine, especially on like these caramel type colors. If you're sensitive to synthetic wig shine, I'm not terribly sensitive personally, but if you are, then take a little bit of dry shampoo and kind of just give yourself a light coating of dry shampoo. That'll help to tamp down the shine. It will also kind of tamp down on its own over time. But look at that, gorgeous. It's got some blonde highlights. I would consider this like almost a light strawberry auburn. It's that caramel, it's a light caramel. So like a caramel that is barely caramelized. That's a great description. And you can see those beautiful highlights. And then we've got on the card, it says this is a number 6 root. It's not a dark root. I'm struggling even to believe this is a number 6 root. It's not dark. I would say it is a deeper tone of the kind of auburnish caramel color going through this. So it's perfectly aligned with the base color, just a shade darker. You can see I didn't even really take the zigzag part out of this. I didn't realize that. Sorry, you guys. That is stunning. They did a phenomenal job on this root. For my wig sisters who don't like rooted wigs, I almost don't even consider this one a rooted wig. You know, oftentimes on a rooted wig, the root is a brunette. It's really obviously a root. This is not. It is so perfect. I'm really, really loving this color. They did a stunning job. All around, they did a great job on this piece. Natural Image should be proud of this wig. I'm loving it. All right, everybody, let's get outside. I've raved, and I know you guys, these are reviews, but I'm also a wig wearer. I'm a wig sister, and I love wigs. They have literally changed my life. They've brought me out of my shell. I can go do social things now. And so when I really like a wig, you guys are gonna know it. And I show everything, so some wigs may not be my style, and so maybe I don't rave about those as much, but I'm being really genuine, you guys. I think this is darling. Let me know if you have any questions. If you guys own a Natural Image wig, share your experience in the comments with your wig sisters who may be new. If you have this one, share that. If you have a wig in this color, did I describe the color very well? You know, you can help so much by leaving comments with your experience. Never hesitate to do that. That's how we build this community and help each other out. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. And thank you, Continental Wigs, for sending me Glow Getter so that I could show everybody. It's so fun to be able to show wigs like this. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you in my next video. Let's get outside. All right, friends, here we go. It is cloudy but bright. So you're getting a good look at this color in natural light without the super glare that direct sunlight can bring. I want to hear what you guys think of this color. I'm absolutely in love with it. It's so beautiful. Or even what you think of this wig. I don't know, I feel like it takes 20 years off of my age. It's also a little windy, so you can see if this moves naturally. It's a little bit tough with longer wigs because there's just a lot more fiber to move. But let me get this back here so you can see the back. Close up. There's that root. I almost feel like I need to do a styling video with this one. Show some fun ways to style it. Stick in my lip gloss right now. That's the one drawback to synthetic. All right, do you want me to do a styling video? Let me know below. Thanks for watching.